for 10,000.
Level 58. I played a Void last night. Now we stick with the DLC campaign. And we finish Prophecy. Are these infinite buys?
You're making friends in high places, Inquisitor. We have received the official decree about your temporary appointment to acting military commander in the system.
The governor might seem like a ludicrous inbred, but he is true to his words.
Or he just realized he needs to keep you here for a bit longer. The Dark Elder launched a global attack on Clamora's Prime. The situation is critical.
The Drukhari is like vermin. It is about time to face them on a proper battlefield.
Speaking of battlefields, you might want to consider bringing in some reinforcements. I was thinking about the Freeblade Knight, the Crimson Wanderer.
It is a sensible idea, but I need your ship here.
Our good friend, Captain Grexus, is still in your debt. He could transport here Sir Ambrose Caradoc and his mighty war machine.
Fine. Send an astropathic message to the good captain.
I need favor. I got 5 favor. Exchange 100 cortex fragments for a favor. Yes. You only have one active canticle on your character at a time. For the 5 missions. We go with the Greek harvest. Where's 1 skill 3 reset point? I need to buy them whenever they're available. If I wanna reset.
Former command center of the Planetary Defense Forces. Not much left to save here.
The Dark Elder are the masters of subterfuge and ambush. These inexperienced soldiers had no chance against them.
The dispatches mentioned a newly arrived commissar in charge of reintegrating the troops of the Imperium. Must be in command now.
Logical assumption. I'll ask the tech priest to mark his location on your map. We also...
Etheric triangulation subroutines identified familiar warp signatures again. A Drukhari webway gate is open in the area.
That must be the portal the Reavers use to transport their prisoners. That's useful information.
Inquisitor, Lord Commissar Scarhurst at your command. Isn't it a nice day for our last rally against the Xenos?
Aren't you way too pessimistic to keep morale up?
Ah, a misunderstanding. This will be their last day in this Forsaken Valley. We are going to give those Xenos a good thrashing.
What are they doing here exactly?
The Xenos are pillaging and taking prisoners from Gladius Hive. Our troops tried to stop one of the slaver convoys but fell victim to a sudden ambush. I'm planning to move against their main forces directly and cut off the head of this filthy operation.
I could be of some assistance, Lord Commissar. I have the coordinates to their temporary webway portal. Send out your men to secure the area while I close down the Xenos escape route.
Destroy the webway gate. That's far away.
The mere existence of Xenos scum stays has no place in our galaxy. Slanesh is waiting for
Lower. Unbelievable.
See, I told you that your plan was nothing but a failed attempt to prove your worth. It is only a filthy human. Do you really think this poorly of me? I can sense the spark of burning seer in this chunk of unadorned flesh. You are always underestimating the power of their belief. In any case, I will activate the pain catalysts while you are amusing yourself here. You think you can challenge me, worthless human? I have destroyed entire civilizations before your kind crawled out into the void.
You can forget your empty theatrics. Your wizened master has already left, and I truly don't care.
Yeah, man.
mercy given or taken.
Destroy the webway. Yay.
You have killed an incubus, Inquisitor, on your own. A part of me is glad.
And I have destroyed their portal, although it might have been too late. A homunculus has escaped. I suspect you already know what that is.
Yes, I do. One of the ancient flesh sculptors, and he could be connected to the recent complications in Gladius Hive.
I'm on my way back. You can brief me on the ship.
Is it even worth checking out this area? It is. Working on it. I did the first part, Booba. It should be done tomorrow. It will be a longer video, and I'll cover around 100 games or so. Everything that I think it's worth playing and some games that are upcoming. I'm working on it.
What is happening down there? The Vox channels went insane a few hours ago.
Instead of retreating as they are wont to do, the Dark Elder have begun to kill Imperial citizens in Gladius Hive. It's a massacre.
That wretched homunculus must be part of his plan. I must find that creature immediately.
I'm working on that thing for games on the summer sale. I'm making 2 reviews, 2 guides, and 1 thing about the upcoming Road Trader. All of that at the same time. Reroll Archaeotech Relic Signal. It really sucks. And it's Archaeotech. I wonder what it takes for it to reload. Where is that? Reroll all enchantments. Machine Gun Spark. And how come you only have 4? Mrvice! I'll reroll once. Yes. He always keeps this one. Can always melt it down. Yes, I'll cover around 100 games in a video. I did around 50, 60 today. Martyr, the more you play, the better it gets.
Revolting. The Dark Elder truly went on a rampage in the Hive.
It's most unusual. The Drukhari are sadistic, insane torturers, but their raids are methodical, almost surgical in execution. This mindless massacre looks almost random. Something odd is going on.
I have a feeling that whatever a pain catalyst is, it must be connected to this vile display. We need to find that monster.
Holy shit, those thunders outside, man. Holy shit. Hope I won't get disconnected. Barely get any XP.
They're here. Send word to Lord Fis. We've run out of time. He needs to accelerate the rate of extraction.
Couldn't find any significant proof of life in the area. There is, however, a strange anomaly in the motive force in the vicinity.
The pain catalyst truly manipulates the life force. The anomaly could mark the location of that machine.
Find a safe spot. I want to check out what's happening outside. 1 second. hope it's gonna get a bit colder, man. It was 36, 37 today. I don't spend that much time in a game. I know I got thousands of hours in Diablo, in Pero Exile,
Loading.
a few hundred hours in Grindo.
Access the logs to see the last transmission. Borrowed time, Drukhari, but not for long.
The ground is shaking outside.
You have proven much more efficient than I expected, Ape. I wish we had more time. I could craft your pain-seared flesh into something more formidable, given your murderous talents.
I was formidable enough against your kin so far.
This is a cruel world. The weak must perish, especially if they were born amongst the mighty Drukhari. That is the truth of my coven, the Coterie of Dissonance. But enough of your education, human. It has come to this, human. What a waste of life essence and sweet suffering. But you leave me no choice. I need to release the energies.
Kill. Playing Catalyst.
Magos, do you have any idea what this unholy contraption could be?
Biotelemetry measures point to one plausible explanation. These Xenox devices seem to collect pain, fear, vitality, and negative energies released during battles and other acts of violence. Judging by the picked recording of your skirmish, the machines could also transfer the accumulated energy to the Drukhari to revitalize them.
That must be the reason why they've begun murdering the entire population of this hive. They're charging their catalysts.
Triangulation is complete. I have the coordinates of the remaining pain catalysts. You should
Stay
return to the ship
normal
immediately.
outside, man. You don't know how the weather is. Like, holy shit, it's happening. Can't believe the weather outside. Like trees, if there's like this, okay, now they're like this. Never seen something like this in my life. I need to record this. It seems like I'm still online. I never in my life seen a weather like this. The entire building is shaking. Like it's a freaking cyclone or something. It flooded my balcony here. Completely flooded my balcony. Neighbors, their rooftops, they don't exist anymore. Dear God, man. Let me see if I can reach my mother and we can continue. I wanna see what happened. Bloody hell, I can't explain the weather. Živo kad bi počelo, zgrada se trese, znaš, terasa mi je mokra, cela, mokra, znaš, ovdje je katastrofa, bukvalno, jača katastrofa, samo da te zaobiđe trekovi sve, letjeli su ljudi. Pa ne znam, što vi pitaj. Ovdje je baš bilo jebeno dobrih 15 minuta. Ma da ne veruješ, znači, da ne veruješ, trese se zgrada čoveče. Ovo nije bilo kršteno. A znaš iz vedra nema. Znači samo od jedne. Znači za 15 minuta možda. Da. Sačuvaj Bože. Nekako će ovo vreme rješati. Će dok ne prođe, dok ne... Ma ko zna će vidim. Mnogo je ovo vreme blesao. Da vidimo kako će da mogu to će provjeti. Preznan to ne rešava. Pokut. Sad mora izbacujem vodu sa terase. Sa velim. Ma čuti bre, došlo do prozora skroz, znači zidovi mogu. Toliko bilo, to nije padalo vodoravno, nego horizontalno je padalo. Ma sad ću. Ma ovo je katastrofa. Da ne veruješ. Strašno, znači, strašno. Reči nema. Dobro, ništa, ajde će se čujemo. What happened? Like some cyclone or something like that? I passed well, okay, my balcony is flooded. But neighbors, those that live in houses and so on, Their backyards are destroyed. Rivers are running across the street. The rooftops on the houses are destroyed. I can imagine the damage, man. I can only imagine the damage in the entire city. My building was literally shaking like it's an earthquake. It was like clear skies an hour ago, 36. Okay. Now it's 25. I don't know if you can hear this. It's still less, okay? From clear skies in less than 15 minutes, outside is dark. Unreal. I haven't seen a weather like this in the last 10 years. Straight up scary, man. I can't even imagine the damage and how much it will cost. I called my mother to check out my house over there. If there is any damage on it, it passed. My house is on 7 kilometers outside of the city, on a hill. And somehow the cyclone passed. Nothing happened over there. She can see from the hill the entire city. And she's like in clear skies and 7 kilometers away. She said, "You're in complete dark. I can't even see the city." That's how bad it was here. But the house is good. I got fruits, vegetables over there, okay? Will fucking freak out if they get destroyed by the stupid weather. I don't know what on earth happened.
The planetary vox chatter paints a disturbing picture of the situation. What are you going to do?
All the pain catalysts must be destroyed as soon as possible.
I recorded some videos. I'll probably
Terran reinforcements arrive.
upload on my YouTube
I
channel.
have the solution you need.
What is it?
Your old acquaintance, the Freeblade Knight called the Crimson Wanderer. Captain Grexus has safely landed on the planet. The pilot, Sir Ambrose Caradoc, is awaiting your orders.
The Emperor has blessed us. This changes everything. Put me through to Sir Caradoc and let me guide his war machine through those reavers.
Such a low amount of XP. It doesn't even pay off to play this.
Remember, Knight, that the existence of these pain catalysts is a sin against the machine god. A mockery of everything the Omnissiah has taught us. The auger scanners have successfully detected their location. Destroy them all.
A task worthy of my mighty war machine. Onwards!
hate this mission so freaking much.
Inquisitor, it is an honor to fight alongside you again. I have been wandering the Tenebra subsector for a while, employing my skills wherever they were needed. But this is where I belong. On the gruesome war machines. What are these?
Unholy fusion of metal and flesh.
We are taking heavy damage. Emperor, I'm calling to you in the hour of need. Brothers and sisters, you have fought valiantly. The Crimson Wanderer will avenge your death. I swear to the Emperor. This abominable contraption was no match for the Crimson Wanderer.
Careful. These are the Dark Elder, masters of terror and agony, and now they are ready to fight to their last breath. This task isn't complete yet.
Fear not! The blaze of the blessed furnaces and the thunder of my holy weaponry will banish these creatures from our world.
I wonder if you even get an experience out of this. I don't see XP to that.
smell of the janking maze. We are the masters of the nightmare roads. We are the ones who turn wounds into reality. We take what we want. I'll give you one final warning. What you have seen so far is nothing but a glimpse of our mighty armies. Lay down your weapons and come to me begging for mercy. Otherwise, you will perish miserably and watch your precious worlds burn. Leave this subsector to us and never return.
My task is complete. My heart is filled with pride. If you don't mind, Inquisitor, I will remain on this planet until the Xenos threat has been eliminated. The Crimson Wanderer is clearly needed here. But you must know that I will gladly answer your call again at any time in the future.
Garbage mission.
You have a message from the Conclave. That was quick. They must have followed this investigation very closely.
I am very satisfied with the results of your investigation, Inquisitor. You have been relentless in your pursuit of these Xenos invaders and showed the Drukhari that the worlds of Imperium are not their hunting ground. Your report revealed your dissatisfaction over the number of human casualties. We are all aware that this is an inevitable consequence of the Dark Elder raids. The only defense against them is ruthless retaliation. They are a dying race, Inquisitor. They can't afford any great losses. I must also ask you to let the Order's Xenos agents access the device you refer to as the Pain Catalyst. I'm sure their scholars will come up with a slightly less disturbing name during their research. Good work, Inquisitor. The Emperor protects.
Great experience. Dark Elder campaign.
Inquisitor, the Caligari Conclave has sent you an urgent message.
Inquisitor, I have an assignment for you that might be connected with the previous investigations in the subsector. We have a situation in the Rotwang system, which is one of the systems that have been affected more significantly by long isolation. The Administratum still hasn't been able to re-establish communications with the Rotwang planetary governor. They could only reach some mid-ranking prefects who voiced all kinds of excuses. The Imperium cannot tolerate this kind of attitude. What is even more troubling, an envoy of the Milarium Tempestus, led by Lord Commissar Scarherds, has disappeared after visiting the Governor's Palace on the Void Station Dicaster. The Commissar is one of your acquaintances from a prior mission, if I am not mistaken. I want you to travel to Rotwang, interrogate the Governor, and locate the Lord Commissar. The Emperor protects.
Harbingers of hate, chaos undivided. Drukhari menace again. Again Drukhari. Holy shit with Drukhari. God damn it. And what do I play? Shall we play the prophecy? Martyr. That's the main story. Let's stick with prophecy now. Secret base of Water Tiberius.
Tech Priest, this Imperial facility has been abandoned for a very long time. Are you certain the Alpha Pariah is here?
The data burst from the machine spirit was an emergency signal. The Alpha Pariah left the Martyr to follow an unidentified Vox transmission originating from these coordinates.
I need more information on this place.
Cursory data siphoning reveals
Humans! No corner of the galaxy is free from their unfortunate existence.
I assume this one is with the Harbinger too.
I am an Inquisitor of Holy Terror. Explain your presence here.
Tell me, human, do you speak the language of dream riddles and dead gods?
Enough of this babble. Answer my question.
I thought so, monkey. You wouldn't understand our purpose here. Not even if I wanted to answer your question. But I don't.
What, the Eldars again? What's with the Eldars? Holy shit, what kind of damage they do.
Interesting. Most Eldari either live on their star-faring craft worlds or sail as corsairs.
these are proven facts.
My point is that these Eldar don't look like corsairs. So what are they doing here? And they are showing more hostility towards the Imperium than usual.
Analysis shows that their tribal heraldry is unique. These Eldar specimen don't belong to any craft world listed in the folios of the Unholy in the ship databanks.
I must investigate these Xenos, but the Alpha Pariah is the priority.
Loading the coordinates of the sensorium to your data slate. Access the surveillance system there. It could provide information on the Alpha Pariah and the Xenos presence.
Loading.
So the entire prophecy is based around Eldars. Eldar champion.
Cortical Lexicana module has flagged in important information. Supplementary notes on the Eldar suggest that some of them might carry memory crystals, used for information
You were right, Tech Priest. How can I access the contents of this crystal?
Secondary analytical coils activated. Converting and X-loading data to your data slate now.
Tech Priest, I want you to dig deep into the Ordos records on the Eldari in this subsector.
Any expanded search parameters?
I need information on the Craft World 2
I have been compiling information on the craft world from the memory crystal.
A summary will suffice.
Tuathal is a minor craft world, primarily roaming in the Caligari sector. This Eldari megastructure has been constantly succumbing to a significant chaos infection that is gradually turning it inhabitable. The Tuathal Eldari have been slowly abandoning the infected craft world, relocating to the maiden worlds in the sector. This is what I have for now.
Keep me updated.
Which run? Probably on Definitive Edition for Breath of the Righteous. First, I'll play all DLCs as they're coming out. There's 4 DLCs left. Once I'm done with all of those DLCs,
I have begun
then it's gonna be
gathering
the
information
final
on the recent history of Maiden World Loriach.
Proceed, Nikos.
Most of the information is classified, but it seems that after the recent Tyranid High Fleet was destroyed in the subsector, a substantial number of the surviving Xenox attacked the Tuathal Maiden World and tried to assimilate the local biomass.
Interesting. But I have a situation here, Magos. We will resume shortly.
I'm gonna switch this weapon soon. I just don't have a skill tree for it.
Inquisitor, the contents of the memory crystal suggest an explanation for the hatred of the craft world Elder.
There is no acceptable explanation for turning against the Imperium. But carry on.
The Tuathal Eldar requested assistance from the Imperium when their maiden world succumbed to the Tyranid invasion, but Soul Forge World intercepted the message. The Adeptus Mechanicus decided to purge the Tyranid threat in their own jurisdiction and ordered a full-scale exterminatus on the Eldari world.
Sometimes one can only shut up one clue of logic in Adeptus Mechanicus operations.
Loriach has become a barren wasteland, devoid of all life. These Eldari on their dying craft world lost their last hope of escape from their demise. They blame the Imperium for their fate.
The Tech Priest is skimming through the personal logs in the Tech Priest data hoard from the facility.
Has he found out anything interesting so far?
He highlighted a few curious details. After the excommunication of Uther Tiberius, the place was investigated thoroughly and used by the Inquisition. After a fatal Chaos incursion, it was abandoned.
The Harbinger is still in the human shrine. I need to return there immediately.
The spirit stones of our brothers and sisters are empty husks. How is this even possible?
The Harlequin warned us, and foolishly we ignored her words. I will deal with the Harbinger. You stand guard here. We have a new intruder.
Access the terminal to open surveillance mode and restore power to the facility.
I'm deleting them.
I have located the Alpha Pariah. She is on Shrine, level Alpha 4. I need to return to the ship. Then I will find her. Power has been restored on all levels. Good.
Frankly, I don't know what I'll play. I'll think about it in a year from now when I start. I always wanted to go with a Necro Cleric. But we'll see, maybe I pick something else. Kevin, how you doing, Kevin? How's my toothbrush? Very simple. $5 toothbrush. Dante, hello Dante. You already see the main issue with the game. There's only one type of shotgun, one type of assault rifle, one type of this, one type of that. Okay. And I'm level, what, 60 now. I barely get any XP. Holy shit, it goes fucking slow. Find the Alpha Pariah. This crazy weather outside. I thought it passed, it's coming back now. I'll play on hard this bit, although we need fate. Ah, whatever. Yeah, I could go with Elder Sign too. True.
Inquisitor, the Argus are detecting significant hostile forces on this level. Are you absolutely sure you want to go in alone?
I can't allow the Xenos to take the Alpha Pariah. Knowing what I do about her, it could have catastrophic consequences. I have noticed a sudden swarm of cherubim. What is happening, Magos?
By restoring the power grid, you have activated the local cherub shrine.
Are these cherubim performing surveillance on this level?
This is their standard behavior pattern after an extended hibernation cycle. If I may give you some advice, you can access the information gathered at the cherubim shrine.
Good. It would be useful to know more about the Eldar forces before barging in.
Tyranids invaded the world of Eldar. They destroyed it.
Reloading.
You have reached the main cherub mainframe, Inquisitor.
I want to see what those constructs have reported since they woke up. Teleport beacon in range.
The Harbinger's fate resonates in the future. We're at the crossroads, where oblivion looms close.
The one who sees his own doom can better avoid its path.
Spare me. She is dangerous. If we choose poorly, not even the Whispering God can save us.
She is magnificent, isn't she? Like the death of a son.
Her sheer existence fills me with revulsion. But still, she's just a monkey and a weapon waiting to be used.
Quite the contrary. She has finally taken the stage. Everything will unfold from here.
Then we should play our parts too. Warriors, proceed! The Harbinger's fate resonates in the future.
Analysis. The Alpha subject has been manifesting powers currently unlisted in the classified Psyker Index.
This must be another manifestation of the unique abilities I witnessed on the Martyr. I must secure her immediately.
I was talking about late game yesterday a lot. There is late game, there are similar things to Greater Rifts in Diablo. This over here they call it Crusade. There's wave missions, hunt missions, boss raids, boss missions, elite missions, gather intel missions. I don't know what else, okay? And as you progress, the level of those missions gets harder and harder, but the reward also gets better. You also enhance those missions with tarot cards, like you enhance the maps in Path of Exile. Similar thing. What is different? Compared to other action RPGs? The main difference. Like when you go with, I don't know, Grim Dawn, Diablo, Path of Exile. Torchlight, anything you can think of. The main difference is story. Here, this action RPG is heavily based on Warhammer's lore and on story. It's like they made it for the fans of Warhammer. Okay? That was the first plan, and the second plan, it seems like it was an action RPG. And usually when you create action RPG, the most important thing should be progress without story interrupting the player, loot, itemization, and at the end, it's endgame. Here it's different. Here the story takes the first place and then it's everything else. But the story is most important.
This is Inquisitor Kraybart speaking on behalf of the Ordo Hereticus of the Holy Inquisition. We have received your code red astropathic transmission, and our fleet is calculating arrival vector as we speak. Prepare to join our forces shortly.
Reinforcements are almost there. Why don't you just wait for them?
The Alpha Pariah has no control over her abilities, and she will react to danger fiercely. The Ordo Hereticus are not famous for their patience.
Heavy bolter blueprint, and I think it should be Architectural. Yeah, Architectural. Heavy bolt. That will be the reward for roaming around. At least something.
you trying to flee the mayhem of your own doing?
I am nothing but an observer of the unfolding tragedy.
Stop speaking in riddles. What tragedy?
The Harbinger was brought into existence for a reason. She is either the fall or the last hope of your misguided kind.
Is she now? Tell me everything about the Alpha Pariah, or I will kill you.
You have no sense of timing, human. We will meet again at a more suitable place and time.
What in the name of the Emperor was that creature?
An Eldar Harlequin. They are fierce warriors who turned war into an art form. They are agile, enigmatic, and fearsome enemies.
You see what I'm talking about? It's like equal amount of shooting, equal amount of talking, cutscenes, and so on. Another blueprint. I need to do every corner of this map. This is the relic. Believe the storm is coming on you. It's scary outside. Scary.
The persistence of your kind, Monkey, almost makes you interesting.
I will not rest until I have secured the Imperial subject.
Why? She is unnatural. She is everything we both consider repugnant.
And that is totally irrelevant to the situation.
Still, you don't need to be concerned about her. We will need her alive.
Memory crystal might contain new clues.
Tyranids exterminated their planet. And they want Alpha Pariah, probably. ship a Big Mac. That's all what I have.
Stay away from me! Did you see what I did to those elder?
Yes, I saw it. You did what you had to do.
Why have you come back for me? I thought you had abandoned me.
I only left the Martyr because I had no choice. But the machine spirit reached out to me. It is still protecting you.
And what if I want to stay here? Will you kill me then?
Are you not even curious about what you really are? Don't you want to know what you could become?
That's all I've ever wanted. But you didn't answer my question.
It was a foolish question, and you don't want to hear the answer. But follow me, and we may achieve great things.
I'll go with you. I don't feel I have any choice, anyway.
What happened to Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim?
I don't know. Before we arrived here, there was a period of madness and nightmares. He was battling demons on the ship. Then he was gone. Or it was just a mad dream. But he is still gone.
Was I everyone? There was blueprints. Just to check out fast. Did I finally level up?
Inquisitor Kraybot, you may be relieved to know that I have completed my mission, without your assistance.
We expected no less of you. However, I demand that you cease your involvement in this matter and place the Martyr and that Alpha Pariah into Ordo Hereticus custody.
I will do no such thing, Inquisitor Kraybot. I have started this investigation and I intend to finish it.
Other Tiberius was a heretic. The Martyr has clearly been a hotbed of heretical activity. This is Ordo Hereticus jurisdiction, and we will purge every last hole of that accursed ship.
The decks are swarming with daemons. Are you prepared to start a jurisdictional dispute with the Ordo Malleus as well?
I don't like your tone, Inquisitor. Not one bit.
We could make a compromise. I can give up the investigation on the Martyr, but the Alpha subject is the most intriguing asset for the Imperium we've had. I must study her abilities.
I usually don't compromise, but considering your stellar achievements in the fight against heresy, I am willing to make an exception.
I sense a but coming.
But we might need your help as well. A sudden outbreak of potentially chaos-related infestation on Cascadia Prime requires attention. We need our forces on the Martyr. If you are willing to investigate the infestation, you can take the Alpha subject with you. The Martyr cannot leave this system, though.
I can accept that compromise.
So Alpha Pariah is here now. You take heavy bolter. Look at this.
Inquisitor, you promised me answers. Then you put me in another prison cell.
You are free to wander the vessel.
Right, so I'm allowed to leave this ship, where everyone is horrified or disgusted by me, for reasons I don't even understand.
You are the subject of a highly classified inquisitorial investigation, and you must be kept under constant surveillance.
So a prisoner. What have I done to deserve such fate?
You have done nothing wrong. Yet. However, Tiberius abandoned you before you could perfect and expand your talents. Therefore, you pose a potential threat.
I don't know anything about that. I just have this energy inside me, squeezing, stretching, sometimes snapping, and then bad things happen. Like when the Martyr arrived at that fort.
What happened?
I was in a haze. I remember that the talking flesh servants on the walls were screaming at me to hide, but I couldn't. And those Elder came for me. Then I woke up properly and made them hurt.
We will study your abilities properly. I will make sure that you only use them when it is necessary.
Infestation. Heavy bolter. It's 5 spark of glory, and I got only 8. That's really a lot right now. Throw this. I'm still level 58. Like I don't receive XP anymore. Just unbelievable. Purge, a potentially warp-related epidemic on a hive world. I'll give my best to finish the prophecy. I don't know about those DLC campaigns. It seems like it's only worth to play the Void Crusade. That's how you get experience, that's how you get gear. Campaign, not important at all.
Inquisitor, I have completed the preliminary tests on the samples from the Cascada Prime. The results are fascinating.
Fascinating has different meanings for each of us.
I will need more samples. The plague is clearly of warp origin, most probably caused by an as yet unrecorded pathogen.
The infection is spreading like wildfire through the hive. The mutant scum and treacherous cultists have already begun exploiting the situation. The area has been secured.
Apologies for ruining the moment of victory, but the sensors show large forces headed towards you.
Is the local Vox station still operational?
According to the readings, it is.
Captain Logren of the 12th Cascadian Regiment reporting for duty.
At ease, Captain. I need an update on the situation in the Hive.
It is really bad, Inquisitor. The upper hive has been overrun by these insane freaks. We have entire zones, dead and silent, that have entirely succumbed to this unholy plague.
Gather your forces, Captain, and assist me. The Emperor will guide us through these tribulations, Captain.
At your command.
Your opinion on those unholy outgrowths?
The growths on the cadavers look post-mortem. Probably organic viral transmitters. My theory is that the pustules are emitting gaseous pathogens to hasten up the spreading of the plague.
That's exactly what our soldiers need in this situation.
Ready to fight!
The plague is indeed the result of an artificially created mutagenic pathogen of Nurgle.
Only a very powerful entity of chaos is capable of creating something like that.
The analysis of the patterns verified my theory. The outbreak originated from a specific location in this lower hive.
Send me the coordinates. But first, we need to purge this area. Otherwise, this hive is doomed.
Right, fortunately.
I wonder what this machine does.
No, it's way too fucking late.
Move! You are doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor.
The entity that orchestrated this outbreak might still be on this world.
Perhaps you should evaluate the option to capture it alive, Inquisitor.
Always on the hunt for forbidden knowledge, right, Magos? Section is clear. I will return to the ship before heading into the bowels of the city.
May I remind you that as long as the pathogen remains virulent in the host population, your achievement will be temporary.
When I burn out the source of this blasphemous plague, the Officio Medicae can deal with the survivors.
Holy shit. This is the map, nothing else. Ankaros yellow. As I said, I was speaking about it yesterday. What I read, Warhammer 40k has a really great lore. All games are garbage. So I guess, like in terms of Rogue Trader, if Alket makes the worst game, it's still gonna be better than all Warhammers combined. And that's a good thing, we're gonna have a proper Warhammer game, I guess.
We know that the Alpha Pariah has the unique ability to completely destroy daemons instead of simple banishment, but we have no idea how that works.
True. The data we have on her abilities is scarce, and her previous encounter with a greater demon on the Martyr could be an anomaly.
That is why I want her to join me on the Chaos-infested world during my mission. Her powers could purge the infestation.
You are experimenting with a live subject, Inquisitor. An idea worthy of a tech priest.
Sometimes you need to resort to unorthodox methods, I suppose.
I will prepare the Alpha subject and have the teleportarium ready when you call for her.
I thought they consider Space Marine as the best one. But I will play Mechanicus too.
The time has come for you to join me on a priority mission. It is time to test your abilities and determination.
Before I say anything, what am I supposed to do?
We will enter a hive in the thralls of a chaos infestation. I want you to employ your powers to put an end to that foul contamination.
No! Absolutely not! I lived through that nightmare countless times. Walls thick with muck, shambling shadows on the corridors, the growling of those creatures. No!
Your fear of chaos is understandable, but you are far from defenseless. And this was not a request, by the way.
Are you willing to kill me if I disobey? Or am I too valuable for that?
The Alpha Pariah is a unique asset, so I must approach her very carefully. Her behavior is unacceptable, but maybe some tact could serve me more at the moment. Her fear is irrelevant, the needs of the Imperium are paramount. I must take her use, abilities, whatever it takes. We go with Radical.
I would do anything in my power to save the Imperium from destruction. Would you?
I would. But you must know that I am truly terrified. What if I lose control over my powers?
You will not. This is why we need to test your abilities out there.
You are right. I think. Yes, I will accompany you.
Her secret. Find the source of the plague, prophecy. Let's fucking go. See what Alpha Pariah can do. You always get the same amount of XP. Eye of a Terror, possible, hard, normal, it's all the same shit until you reach the end game. All the same. You get the same amount of XP.
You are approaching the site where the plague originated. Beware. The sensors are indicating increasing warp activity in the area.
Splendid. This Nurgle infestation is a gift that keeps on giving. In any case, it is the perfect opportunity to test the Alpha Pariah's unique abilities.
I don't even know what I should do.
Just do whatever you have already done several times when you try to protect yourself. Regarding your uncertainties, I wonder why who the Tiberius didn't train you properly.
Luther was a genius, but also a terrible mentor.
If it helps, I will try to avoid his mistakes.
It helps a little, yes.
Doing? Is she healing me?
It was a bold choice to bring me here. Has it occurred to you that maybe you are the one who should be afraid of me?
Are you threatening me?
I'm just pointing out the fact that I have no control over my abilities. That's all.
Reloading. It is time. Unleash your powers on the Horde.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
This is your destiny. This is what you are. Should you fail to comply, you will probably die.
It is too much. I don't know if I can control it. Yes, I can do this. Perish!
By the Emperor. Her powers are definitely growing, but she has no control over her abilities. Tech Priest, I need her back on the ship now.
Experiencing recurring calibration problems. Warp anomalies combined with the subject's distortion field are hindering return teleportation.
This location is extremely unsafe for her.
Correct. Sensors indicate large hostile forces inbound.
I need the Space Marine down here. You can send him down here, right?
It was wise of you to call me, Inquisitor. No one will withstand my righteous fury.
Try to keep your head clear, Thor. Focus on the protection of the Alpha Pariah. Her survival is paramount.
Rest assured, not a single abomination will live long enough to get to her.
Reloading. Why haven't you evacuated the Alpha Pariah yet?
Calibrating teleportarium sequences. Chance of failure calculated unacceptable. Suggestion: nullify the source of Imperium fluctuations.
That was hardly a revelation. Find a solution. She is an Imperial citizen, Thorn, and a very important one to that.
She is also a pariah, and I just can't help feeling instant, deep revulsion when I'm around her. Not to mention her natural powers.
She can destroy demons, Thorn. The galaxy is burning. Those powers are the most valuable assets we have ever had against the ruinous powers.
Complete. Estimated chances of successful teleportation are currently at 95%.
And what happens to the Sergeant and the Alpha Pariah in the case of an unsuccessful teleport?
Their physical bodies will disintegrate. Regarding the spiritual component, you can access reference material flagged as unconfirmed.
If we lose the Pariah due to a faulty teleport, there will be consequences.
Let me guess, we probably lost Pariah. knowing this game. Thought I seen a relic shotgun, it was a signal.
Fragile your master's so-called Imperium is. How imperfect you all are. This insight is a gift from our benefactor.
Who would that be? Another pitiful traitor yearning for vengeance on his former kind?
Alas, I cannot share his name with you, but rest assured, his genius will turn the Caligari Sector into the most beautiful garden of Nurgle.
Not on my watch. I will burn out this rot with the sacred fire of the Emperor.
Such fervor! A true pity that I must kill you so abruptly. Why not? Your flesh will spawn wonderful gifts for the Grandfather.
This is most disturbing. The entire epidemic was a ploy to lure Inquisitors here. Let's see what happens now. Defense mechanism activated.
Holy shit. What they're trying. Who's
By
this?
the Emperor. The primogenitor.
Inquisitor. I've been expecting you. I'm truly disappointed, though, that you came alone.
Spare me the grand monologue, you abomination.
I've been hunting your kind for a long time, but I never dared to hope that the Dark Gods would send me the one who has the Alpha Pariah. Tell me, where is she now?
I'd suggest you prepare for more disappointment, creature.
The Anathema Ultima, the Alpha Subject. Call her whatever you want, but she is mine! I have been trying to reclaim my precious experiment since that perfidious Tiberius cheated her out of my hands!
You might begin to see a pattern here.
Oh no, I will take you alive, Inquisitor. We will experiment, you and I, to see where the threshold of suffering lies for you. Then you will be ready to denounce your master and beg for my forgiveness. To find your dedication to a decaying emperor most commendable. However, I have disturbing news for you, Inquisitor. You simply cannot defeat me. Should you be victorious this time, will not matter. You will have to face me again and again until you yield.
Overheat.
Your existence is a curse upon this world.
Holy, oh no, this is Heretic Ordo King.
Another Inquisitor? Wow, this plan seems to be working splendidly, if I do say so myself.
For your innumerable crimes, your sentence is death. Delivered here and now.
You are wasting the dwindling resources of your pathetic Imperium. I am one of many. Even if you succeeded, you would accomplish nothing. But you won't.
Lies upon lies. The judgment of the Emperor is upon you, heretic.
Inquisitor, next time I expect you to bring what belongs to me. Until then...
You set me up, Inquisitor. What's worse, you have risked an extremely important Imperial asset. I should bring this to the Conclave.
Spare me the indignation. My order knew that Fabius Bile is here in the Caligari Sector, and we have been hunting for that traitor for a very long time.
And from your perspective, the demise of Bile is the ultimate priority.
Obviously. Appreciate the irony, Inquisitor. Bile set a trap for us that we used to entrap Bile.
And still, he escaped. I strongly advise that you refrain from using the Alpha Pariah as a bait in the future.
God damn it, what about loot? It was a huge map, and in that fight blueprint. In purple. Again, a purple. Holy shit. At least I can breathe in this weather outside since the storm. It's easily 15 degrees down. From nearly 40 to 25. Relax, people. Rogue Trader is coming out. You'll never have to argue about what's the best Warhammer game ever. It's gonna be Rogue Trader. End of story. Oh, I got a shotgun. Empty sockets, bruh. What is this?
Inquisitor, we have a breach on the lower levels. We are under attack by a Dark Elder raiding party.
They want
Drukhari? Cowardly marauders attacking an inquisitorial ship?
It is strange indeed. But right now, my main concern is that my ship is crawling with sadistic Xenos pirates.
Calm down. I will show them the error of their ways.
The Tech Priest has stationed a host of combat servitors on the decks. The automator will slow them down, but only temporarily.
I'm on my way. I will take Thorn with me.
The best part in this Warhammer are the small quotes from Inquisitors and Space Marines. Definitely the best part. Drukhari ambush. Freaking random assignments are here. Video
I'm beginning to appreciate the persistence of these.
Koala? Cadê a língua?
What the fuck? I played this game.
Konrad Wallen.
I played this. When did I play this? What the fuck? What was this shit? I forgot. This is not Warhammer 40k, this is flat Warhammer. I don't even remember playing this. I don't even remember playing this.
Dark Elder. They give me ample opportunity to strike fear into their rotten hearts.
The Drukhari breached Section Theta 7, so they will have to cut through here on their way to the vaults.
Well, they can try. There is a maintenance hole ahead. We can take up defensive positions there.
We are in position. Your usual subtle tactics will suffice, Sergeant, I suppose.
We really shouldn't overcomplicate these matters. I will heap the corpses high as a tribute to the Emperor.
Looks like your wish will be granted. We should expect several waves of hostiles. I wonder what this machine does. I wasn't expecting to see the Drukhari marshal their most terrible abominations against us. They are insane flesh sculptors and depraved torturers. Beasts most foul.
One of the filthy vermin that breaks through the doors. We are done with the rebel. But where is the leader? I want to tear that cowardly worm apart.
The dreadful Marauder didn't want to get his hands dirty.
What else would you expect from a Drukhari?
Inquisitor, bioscans are complete. The remaining Xenos invaders have been located.
Very well. They deserve a proper lesson for their arrogance.
God damn it, it's still freaking funny with this.
Your sacred duty is to obey my commands. I appreciate your passion.
Fucking funny.
Should have avoided this ship. Now, they will learn their lesson. Wretches. They are a blight upon this galaxy. A diminishing light.
powers in the world.
How did they know about the Alpha Pariah?
It is indeed a most pressing question. We cannot leave her unguarded. The Drukhari have proven that they are the masters of ambush, and they can strike with their cloaked vessels from the webway. From now on, you are on constant guard duty, Sergeant.
Understood, Inquisitor. Although I still believe you could benefit more from my presence on the field of battle.
So fucking funny, this one. Thorn is a comedy, man. Trust me, Rabbi, I can't remember a single thing about that game. I know this is probably the best action RPG in Warhammer. This one.
As per your request, I have executed thorough analytical sermons, focusing on the Alpha subject's mental stability.
Give me a brief update.
The Alpha subject seems to bear the traces of deep mental conditioning, most probably conducted during her early sessions with Uther Tiberius.
Does that affect her abilities?
Probably not. Her will is adamant, but it might result in erratic behavior, which is quite a risk with her capabilities.
Inquisitor, there is an astropathic message for you from an agent of the Ordo Xenos. The embedded emotional markings indicate that it is urgent.
Inquisitor. I am Inquisitor Theodon Mercer of the Ordo Xenos, currently stationed on Heliodor 4, vigorously protecting the Inquisitorial archives, with special regard to the sensitive materials stored in the vaults. I will cut to the chase. I urgently need your help. You are probably wondering why I have contacted you, and rightly so. The facility where I'm holed up is under the attack by the Tuathal Aldari. If I am not mistaken, you have already made their acquaintance. They are looking for classified Ordos material on... how shall I put it? On the unique presence you have on your ship. I hope I have your interest now. Help me out and I can promise you the answers you seek. I also have Amasek and cigars. The Emperor protects.
How can this Inquisitor know about the Alpha Pariah?
I have no idea. He left me no choice, though. I must find this Mercer and talk to him. Eldari Craft World. How much for the level up for this mission? Should I respec finally? And what I would respec, what I go for? Fuck if I know what to go for. I don't even. I keep switching items non-stop. Like, fuck. Let's just play. Drukhari again. Captain, this world is fighting off an Eldar invasion. The epicenter of this incursion is the Holy Archive of the Inquisition. Inquisitor Mercer, as the appointed guardian, must be there.
Something is causing severe interference in the target zone. We are trying, but the Archers are not functioning.
Whatever is causing the interference must be deactivated first.
Imperial reconnaissance forces located. Potentially useful assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required. Reconnaissance force relieved. Send basic, follow and protect order to the survivors.
Take it like a man, God. For the Emperor. Ready to fight.
Ready to fight!
Electro-anomalies are emanating from an unidentified piece of Xenos technology, located in a winged serpent.
That must be the source of the interference.
Inquisitor, how nice of you to join me in this scuffle.
You have a knack for sending intriguing emergency messages. Why did the Eldar attack an Inquisitorial archive?
The Eldari seem to be displaying great interest in certain documents.
The Eldar brought an entire army just for some records.
Well, you can't really blame them for a few theatrics. Feel free to blame them for anything else, Sal.
Or they are trying to find some highly classified material.
Look, you have my full cooperation, but how about helping me out first? I've never been one for grand heroics, but soon I'll be out of options.
I have your location now. On my way.
That's your command.
The map opened up even more.
An Ordo Xenos agent end up guarding the archives on a backwater world.
I'm supervising the rituals of preservation for classified data.
So you have been reprimanded. Why?
If I recall Lord Maldor's exact words, for being a reckless idiot who needs to learn the merits of patience. Alas, the rest is classified.
Inquisitors cannot be ordered around by servitors.
Trust me, if your only alternative is excommunication, He'll become quite cooperative.
The Eldari are using their webway gate to move in their forces.
Our professional advice would be to blow it to cinders, but it's your call, obviously.
What a novel idea. That is why we need a Xenos expert on the team, I suppose.
I'm glad that we at least shared a vice of sarcasm.
For the Emperor!
Charge! I said charge!
I would rather have my tech priest dealing with this. This memory crystal might be of use, Slaver.
They all want Alpha Pariah. So that's fine. I get it.
Ready to fight!
Webway gate has been destroyed.
Oh, marvelous. No reinforcements for a while, then.
I've located and secured the entrance to the archives.
Feel free to visit me in my humble abode, then.
I will join you shortly, Inquisitor Mercer.
By all means. I don't want to force your hand, but my soldiers were overrun and the Eldari are closing in on the data vaults. I'll try my best to slow down this deranged farseer, but some help would be appreciated.
They know how to make CRPGs, don't worry about it. They know how to do it. Points. Animator glance. An extra life, basically. Why the fuck not? Cool. The ultimate crit.